Hello everyone, Faisal Talpur here. Hope you're all keeping well. It's been some time that I have not been in touch with you lot, so I just thought I have got to put a message out there today. It's important to have this message out there actually. And the message that I would like to give out is the most skill that you need to learn in life. Okay, can you guess what that is? I'm sure it's not going to be very easy, and I'm sure I'm about to surprise you when I tell you what that skill is. And don't just think this is coming from a businessman, just think this is a skill for life, right? You need to learn the skill whether you're in business, you're not in business, you're a professional, or even if you don't do anything, right? Right now, you're looking for work, you are already working, you're looking to get into business, you're already in business, you're setting up different businesses, right? And this is a skill which is going to get you from A to B. In fact, if you get this skill right, then this very skill is going to make sure that you never ever go hungry. Okay. And again, it's a skill which you are going to need pretty much from now, if you haven't got it, up until the day you are on this planet, right? Last chance, if you can guess that skill, that'll be great. I feel that skill is the skill of marketing. Okay. I'm not saying this because I'm not saying this from the point of view of a businessman. I'm not saying this because I'm a marketer. I'm saying this because in every walk of life, right, no matter what you're trying to do, you need to know how to market yourself. Okay. So as children, we know how to market ourselves to our parents, right? And we manipulate them into getting what we want, right? Whether that is baby feed, right? As we grow older and as our circle grows bigger, of course, back when we are young, our emotions, that are the bond and the connect between our parents, is what is the exchange against what you're looking to get from them. But when the circle grows and you start to go out in the outside world, when there is no emotional attachment, then you need to develop a different kind of skill. Although the very fundamentals of the skill of marketing and selling yourself is the same, but certain mechanics change, right? And those mechanics are the trade mechanics. Okay, those mechanics are the mechanics of having a fair barter between two people as to what you've got to offer. At the back of that, what are you willing to exchange it for? What are you willing to take on? And marketing is something, or in fact, one of the aspect of marketing, which is predominantly sales, is something that you need to be able to learn. Okay. I come across a lot of business people who are running businesses, but they struggle to promote themselves. They struggle to promote their businesses. They do not know what campaigns are. They do not know what promotions are. They do know sales, but they do not know how to go out there and grab attention of people. How to be able, they lack the skills of having the perfect exchange. They lack the skills of getting people to come to them and open the wallet and offer them the money and say, yes, here you go, I would like your product or services, right? And I feel this is an absolute must, be it a businessman or not, right? So if you're not a businessman in real life, where it applies is, of course, when you are selling yourself to a company and looking for a job, right? And when it comes to the business side of things, it comes to the fact that you're offering a product or a service, right? And you are charging X amount of either money or something else in return from that, right? So You have to be able to learn how to promote yourself. You have to be able to learn how to promote your product or your service. If you learn this skill, if you master the art and science of marketing yourself or your product or your service, right, you will not die hungry. Okay, that is a promise that I can literally make to you today, right? It is almost a guarantee, right? Because if you know the art and science of marketing, that and the art and science of sales, that means you will know the art and science of making money, be it in a professional environment, be it in a business environment. If you know the art and science of making money, naturally that means you're not going to go hungry. Your family, your children are not going to go hungry. Okay, and you may not be the best salesman or saleswoman on planet Earth, and you may not be able to come into millions and hundreds of millions, but you don't necessarily need to, as long as you are doing what you are doing and it is good enough to fulfill the basic needs and support the lifestyle that you have, no matter what lifestyle you choose to have, right? That is what you need. And that is not possible without you having this skill of marketing and selling yourself. And let me also try and explain this to you. This is something which is not innate, it is not inborn, and it is not natural for a lot of people. Okay, so you may be an artist, you may be a songwriter, you may be a singer, you may be an athlete, right? You may be anything. Now, I feel those skills are almost divine. They are in you, and that's what you are, that's who you are. So those skills are there for you to put your expertise out in the world in exchange for something, and that something 9 out of 10 times resorts to or usually is money. Okay, so if you are an athlete, if you're a songwriter, if you're a singer, if you are an accountant, if you are a solicitor, if you are a doctor, if you're an engineer, no matter who you are, if you're an architect, no matter who you are, right? And that is your skill, right? So you may be honing that skill, you may be an absolute expert in that skill, which is fantastic. You need to have that skill, mind you. However, the second skill that you absolutely need to develop, right? You call it an art, you call it a science, is the skill of marketing yourself. It is the art of selling yourself, your product, or your services. Okay, so to conclude, 2 things is what you need really to survive in life, right? One is your inborn or your innate skill. Mind you, you can even acquire that skill. So, of course, you're not born an accountant, but you choose to become an accountant, right? So you can acquire that skill, but that skill is not necessarily going to bring food to the table unless you know how to sell it. Okay, unless you know how to convert it and transform that into hard cash. Okay, and that is where you lack, and you will continue to lack, the ability to survive and grow, whether you're in a work environment or you're in a business environment. I cannot emphasize enough, right? So this is the one and most important, how to put this, the life survival skill that you need to have to be able to see yourself through life, right? For yourself, for your family, and everybody else, right? The better you get that skill, if you actually master the art of marketing and selling and promoting yourself or your product or services, the better you become with the art, the richer you grow. Okay, it's a very simple formula. This is not rocket science. Yes, there is a lot to learn, and obviously that is one thing that you need to go through in able to for you to get to where you're looking to get to. But There's a lot to learn, but there's only one thing to learn, and that is to market and sell yourself. Okay. I hope I have made that clear. Once again, my name is Faisal Talpur. I provide consultancy services to businesses of all shape and sizes. We provide marketing services, we implement marketing infrastructures, we go deep into marketing. We also create entrepreneurs, so we transform professionals into entrepreneurs. We give them the right mindset, skill set. We also create and develop their entire business infrastructures for them, right? If you have found this video interesting, please feel free to share it. If you would like to get in touch, if you have any questions, feel free to do so as well. My website is www.faisaltalpur.com. That's spelled FAISALTALPUR.com. I hope today's video has been of some help. Thank you very much for now. Once again, adios.